Come here and look at this. You should see this cookie pie right now. Oreo stuffed cookie pies. It's only $5. You're so cute.
So just responding to a few messages here, people are pretty pumped on the series, which is pretty cool. The DMs are full right now. Just about to go to my man Jacob's house actually. And me and Gemma are gonna do some posing. He's just got a home gym which he's just built, just casually, so just casually just built a home gym.
Yeah, with mirrors on all walls
like
and shit.
Putting mirrors on the walls and shit.
You mean like my ribs are definitely coming out more?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
So I'm so excited to officially announce, I mean, I guess you guys kind of got a taste of it in the last vid, and you've probably known if you've been following us on Instagram, but Gem is competing in the show with me. This is her first ever competition. She's put a lot of trust into me. At 13 weeks out, we decided she's gonna do it. Well, she decided. I never would have thought she would ever do it, honestly, so I never said anything. I like, when she said maybe I should do it, I was like, well, maybe I said maybe you should do it. But I said it in like a, you won't fucking do it. And now she's doing it. And honestly, we were like this, and now we're like this. No, I'm just kidding. But like, well, kind of. No, well, we weren't like that, but like, we're more like this now because she understands my pain, like doing this. Because it's not, when you're doing a comp prep, guys, it's not just the diet. Like, the diet is one thing. It's the training through the diet. It's the doing the cardio through the diet. It's the doing the rest of your life through the diet and deficit and with the training and everything just compoundingly exhausting you. So when Jem said she was going to do it, I just did not believe her. And man, has she proven me wrong. I'm so proud of her. She's absolutely killing this prep.
You can even do like a hand up kind of thing.
Yeah.
Cover your hand behind it. Take it out.
Is it better there, is it? Actually, fuck, look at my legs, what the fuck? They're looking pretty
Yeah,
big.
damn.
Yeah. Hey, it's recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck? My legs are looking crazy, like. Upper body just stay there.
Got some striations coming through on the shoulders.
Yeah. So 8 weeks out, and honestly, this has been the first week where it's been a struggle. Not so much with the diet, but just in terms of my strength in the gym. So I've gone from 2,670 calories to 2,550. Now that's per day, and that is a drop of over 120 calories on the daily, which, you know, that's a fair amount. So this has been the first week on the prep where I've really noticed that my strength has felt affected and I just haven't been feeling like I'm performing as good in the gym, which has been really hard, to be honest. And like I said, I'm just going for the comp now, the strength. If I lose strength, that's fine. But it has been a bit of a shocking week in terms of my lifts. I've attempted some lifts, which I normally do, and for some reason they just haven't been there. My deadlift normally was banging out 180 for about 3 to 5 reps. Could barely get one on it this week with my training. And that was kind of like, I was like, okay, that's weird. And I just tried 200 again as well to see if I could still do it. And that thing was not coming up. So that was kind of hard. I probably shouldn't have done it on a session where I was feeling not that great, but I tried it anyway and it didn't work. So sometimes that happens. But in terms of leaning up, I've really noticed my body's tightened up a lot, especially through my limbs. Happy, yeah, my legs have leaned up like crazy the last few weeks. Are you getting that?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm just a bit skinnier though, but it's only some angles. We can both. Wow. I wish there was a couples one. And then we can do our walk in 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, with my squat, I'm just trying to really push off my left leg. When I saw my physio Scott the other day, he just said like, dude, when you squat, you're loading up your right leg completely. So that's what I noticed. Like, I don't know, I've always had issues with my squat, or at least in the pocket, I noticed I'm always a bit lopsided. I thought it wasn't actually an issue, and then once he identified that, I was like, hang on. Every single time I'm in that pocket when I'm down, I'm pushing off my right leg. And this means that this leg, the glute, it's all like underactivated, it's all under-engaged, and it's meant that this side's way more tighter on my leg, and then a bit more overdeveloped as well. So what I've just been working on today is actually my first squat session since, in terms of doing actual like squats with the barbell. I'm just really just trying to, when I'm down there, load up that left leg and already even like, I'm feeling like this weight is even easier than what I've normally been doing. I feel like I'm literally always just squatting with like one leg almost, which sounds a bit ridiculous, but good. Nice. Good.
Yo, sweet cute.
So with Gemma, we started her 13 weeks out at 2,250 calories daily. So on that amount of calories, we were force feeding her. She was not liking it one bit, and I just said, babe, we need to do this so that you can effectively reset your metabolism, let your body know there's lots of food coming in, we're ramping up your training. So her training's gone through the roof, at the 13-week out mark. Really just, getting her right back into the swing of things, because she lost a lot of consistency over the last year. So to do that, I didn't want to underfeed her nutrients, because when you do that, your body will get used to it, and then you got to cut even further. So if you're starting, you might think, oh, we can start her on 1,500 calories. That's all right because it's an amount she can eat. It's fine. But then when you start cutting, really seriously cutting, you might have to drop down to, like 1,000 calories or something, and that's something you want to kind of stay away from if you can. So started her on 2,200 calories, and the goal really for the first couple of weeks was just to get her body used to staying at the same weight on a higher amount of calories. So with her training up and getting her on that much food, we kind of plateaued her around that 65 kg mark at the 13 weeks out. So for her coming into this 8-week mark, it's been 5 weeks on the prep of just slowly dropping those calories down. They're now at 1,800, and that's after 5 weeks on the diet. So from here, it's where things will, start to decrease and get a lot harder. But like I said, if we started her on even less calories than that, it just wouldn't have done her any good, especially as well because for her division, you don't want to just, get skinny. You want to hold and, show enough muscle on stage to look like you actually lift in the gym and, can perform, which, Gemma can, and we've been making sure of that. So it's been really exciting prepping her. Honestly, it's given me a lot of rewards. So at this stage, she's doing me really proud, and she's doing herself proud as well. So I couldn't be more happy for her.
What's that? Hello. I missed you too, sweet pea. Give me the footy on boo.
Bruh. This is not okay. It's just not okay, Blue. I was literally thinking about leaving in the comments on the order, like, this is my first cheat meal, don't fuck it up. Like, I was thinking about saying something that needs to be perfect. I didn't, but I thought about it.
So guys, this is actually Gemma's first cheat meal on the whole prep. Like official cheat meal. We've had a couple of days where we've fitted in like a Big Mac into her macros a bit earlier on in the prep, just out of convenience. There's been times where if the supermarket's been closed, we're gonna get a steak meal and then we mix some things around. But in terms of an official cheat meal, we're 6 weeks out tomorrow. She's looking really good, on track. So this is kind of like the last chance to, like, I'm just happy that I feel like you deserve this, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
Gem's really changed up a lot in the last week specifically, so Yeah, she gets a cheat meal, and so do I guess.
Straight out of the gym clothes into my gown.
Cheers.
Oh my god.
What the actual is why are we doing a bodybuilding comp? It's unbelievable.
Well, no.
I don't know how to handle this, and there's like so much more to go, and it's making me so much happier.
So happy.
Yeah.
I know.
Wow. Bruh.
The family. The fucking footy's on. The boys. The boys. The boys. The boys.
The boys, the boys. Big Fergo, he's done it. There it is. Oh, how's that knee though? It's a try. So just had an amazing back day. I probably lost a lot of my pump, but the back that I saw in the gym today was something like I've never seen before. So much more added thickness to my physique this past year. The way I've been training, bringing a lot more thickness into my back. I've lost like a lot of my pump, but I'm keen to do a bit of back shots here under the down leg. So 6 weeks out now, and honestly it's been really hard these last couple of weeks. Me and Gem have had a fair amount of calories dropping. Our cardio has gone up a fair bit more, and you know, the training just feels like it's gotten a lot more intense. I'm keen to see that for myself. So at this stage, 6 weeks out, for Jem, we've been having her on about 2,650 calories. We're just at a stage where she just needs to start dropping body fat now. So for her, she holds fat around her shoulders, her upper arms, and her lower abdomen area, and her upper thighs. So at this stage, we just want to be dropping the fat there. It's interesting to see, you know, everyone pulls fat from different places at different stages of their shreds. For me, everywhere that she doesn't get lean, I am lean in those places, except for the lower abs. That's the lower abs and around the love handle area. Sounds a bit funny me saying the love handle area. Do guys can have love handles, right? That's where I hold most of my fat, and that's what really disappears towards the end of the shred. And for me, that's what is just the game changer in my physique.
Brave Gemma.
Yes.
It'll be fun.
You crying, babe?
Fucking close. That was brutal.
So with these last couple of weeks, honestly, for my diet, I've only pulled down about 50 calories per day each week since that 8-week out mark. So I'm still on 2,500 calories at the moment. This next week, coming into the 5 weeks out, I'm going to be dropping down about 80 calories per day, so about 2,420 calories. And I've bumped my cardio up now to 1 hour sessions. That's just something I decided to do because me and Gem are always training together. She does the hour cardio. At this point, we started her on 30-minute sessions 5 times a week. Again, ramping her up to now, she's doing every day for an hour, just to really, you know, make sure we strip that fat off her. Doing a competition, some people genetically can do it without cardio. If you're anything above a mesomorph, if you're not an ectomorph, basically, you can't do a competition without cardio. I mean, well, technically you can, but it's not going to be easy. I think cardio is the one thing where people kind of get a bit iffy when it comes to doing comps. For me, I love cardio. Gem hated cardio at the start, but she's really just enjoying it now. And it's one of those things, when you see the changes in your physique, everything becomes easier. Like, technically it's harder, but it's easier because you feel like you're seeing progress on the day-to-day, the week-to-week. When you first start something, you don't see progress straight away, and that's what deters a lot of people, I know, from doing a shred, or they think, you know, they're getting small or whatever, and, you know, you're just going to hang in there and push through those tough times to towards the end of it, where you kind of start to feel like the adrenaline's just kicks in when you're doing your cardio sessions and you're hungry as shit, and you just feel like you're an African warrior in the jungle about to attack a lion for dinner kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? So So overall at this stage, I'm really happy with where me and Gemma are at. Bring on this comp, man. I'm honestly so excited. You guys will probably feel it. I really want to say I appreciate you guys who tune into these videos. Make sure you drop a massive thumbs up if you enjoy this. And another thing that I want to say, guys, every time I'm dropping one of these episodes, I'm actually using the premiere feature on YouTube. So every time one of these episodes goes live, you can jump on in the live chat with me. I'm going to be in there answering questions. So maybe turn your YouTube notifications on. There's a bell or something there, or just keep an eye on my Instagram or whatever I usually show when I'm going to be uploading one of these episodes. But I just want to say I appreciate your guys' support on this series. It really means a lot for both me and Gemma, and we really can't wait to just make everyone proud that is, you know, supporting us and ourselves. So yeah, bring on the competition.